Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Unwind with Omomusheen. You know how we do it today. Thank God it's Friday. I know you guys have had a lot of work to do. The traffic is there. Everything is there. You're not comfortable. Now you're home. Just feel relaxed. Get your drink by your side. It's time for us to jollificate together. It's time for us to move together. It's time for us to wine body together to make it proper. Sit back, relax. It's going to be an exciting show today. You know how we do. You know how I'm going to be your amiable host today. Omomusheen. You know everything has been happening. We've been having a lot of things that have been happening. And they tell people things when they happen on this country, when they supersede us, people they move anyhow. People they move anyhow. And I see so many people on ground already. Maybe this comment is online as my brother. So come group of company, that's one of our partners. He is online as well. We have so many other people online. You're welcome to another episode of Unwind with Omomusheen. And of course, we are going to be having a very talented guest on the show today. Lariano is the baddest musical act and a songwriter. Is going to be with us today on Unwind with Omomusheen. Please, fellas, kindly sit down, relax, and get yourself some drink and chill. We are going to unwind together. We are going to have fun together. Bisola Olimo, your life. Thank you for coming up online. People know they waste their data anyhow, especially when the show where you want to say, you know, there is no grooving, there is no, there is no shaking body, there is nothing, and you're expecting people to come up online, man. Thank you guys for coming up online. You guys, that's Two Biz Delights. Yes, Two Biz Delights. That's the CEO of Two Biz Delights. Two Biz Delights, they are into drinks, they are into Chapman, for your events, they are into barbecue, they are into dessert, for your events, they are into caterings in general. For your events, you can call them Two Biz Delights. Find them on Instagram and go through with them. Thank you all for coming up online, and we can also always thank our partners for making this thing possible. Sarsfield Entertainment, thank you guys. So come for coming, thank you guys. Look sharp. That's one of our partners. Thank you guys. And Classic Arts Concept. They actually handle our graphics, design, and everything. Thank you guys for being our partners all over the years. We appreciate you guys. Thank you. Today on this episode, we will be discussing on the matter. We will be discussing on the matter a very important issue that has been causing so many things in the society. We are going to be discussing that. DJ, don't slow it down a bit. Welcome to Unwind with Omomusheen. DJ, let me get it. Hey. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Slow it down. I tell you, see, when Jesus said when Jesus won, slow it down again. When Jesus won start to dey do akin na in family na him forced to dey start to dey do am for. If your family dey tell you say you dey do rubbish, baba abeg comot for that line. You can see my father, my very own father, my very own dad is online. Thank you, Daddy. Maulana Sheikh Abdul Razak Bashir Waliullah Afakallah Radiallahu Anhu. Thank you, Daddy, for coming up online. Thank you. That's my dad. If your dad no support wetin you dey do, wetin you come dey do for this life? Baba, back and go to your house. If your parents no dey support wetin you dey do, come up for the job. Daddy, thank you for the support. Thank you for coming up online. Thank you for your prayers. I've always been saying this, Daddy. Your prayers has always been getting answered on me, and I'm pleased to inform you that Daddy, I got a call last week that I should come and anchor a burial ceremony on Zoom, and Daddy, I charged them 2.5 million just to anchor the event on Zoom, because I know say na your prayer na him God don dey answer. But unfortunately, the 2.5 million wey I request from them, they can't remove the 5 million. They can't give me 2 naira instead of them to give me 2.5 million. Dad, thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming up online. Thank you very much for coming up online. Thank you very much for coming up online. Amen to your prayer, sir. I'm saying a very big amen to your prayer. Daddy said, very soon, Omomusheen, you will be on top. Thank you very much, Daddy. God bless you for me. God bless you for me. If your parents know even Prophet Muhammad, when Prophet Muhammad ask all the Abbas, ask all the Islamic scholars, when Prophet Muhammad wants start to do a sermon, now people wey dey close to him, now him first accept. If your people if you don't even make your people wey dey your house laugh, I don't know how you want to make Nigeria say laugh. Nigeria say hard. Everybody just dey mumu anyhow. Because Nigeria is he hard. You can imagine one of my guys, me and one of my guys, we want to go body together. They come, they ask guy, what is this song? DJ, let me have some music. Thank you so much, Dad. We're coming back to that. Hey. Exactly 9:30. We'll be having our guest at exactly 9:30 on the section of the matter today. The matter section today. What are we going to be discussing? I actually put it online already. What we are discussing today, we say you get somebody, you date somebody for 5 years. For your blood group, your own blood genotype, na AS. The other girl, too, na AS. You come to us say, now for you to move out of the marriage, for you to move out of the relationship, or for you to go on with the relationship, which one? Because for an AS to marry an AS, definitely you guys should be waiting for an SS to come in between you guys. So if you notice, you actually did not notice this before you guys started dating, started courting, okay fine, you guys now dated for like 5 years before you had to now confirm the blood group, and it turns out to be the fact that either of you are actually, like both of you are actually AS. As a guy or as a lady, are you going to get out of that relationship of 5 years, or you're going to continue with the relationship till it gets to marriage? So I want you guys to call in now before we have our guest online. You guys can call in, let's have your view. Send your request in, let's have your view about this matter, because it's one of the most important matters. Blood group has actually separated so many families. I remember one day when we say this girl, I don't toast this girl. I don't toast her. I don't toast her. God. Me when we say I be AA, this girl called the poor. I know the thing when the baby say, now these AS girls, I don't they say make AS come my family. But now this you when you know say you get AS, when you get AS, you go to poor. Which kind of rubbish? You want to say that you anything when you see, just the do menu. When they play, say when you see one AA man, you go and see one guy when they toast you. You don't know the blood group of that guy, you go and do are you yes? You dead stupid. You will be yes. You be yes. You can't be find guy where you want marry. One guy come they call you for your street. You do. Now. Those AS people, then they do alcohol like mad. Alcohol like they alcohol na first grade. But when we talk through all these AA people, we are selfish. Instead of you, will be AA to go they find all those AS, they pick them one after the other, they marry them, so that their life they will crumble. Una go see they find one AA, where no they serious. Una no serious. We go treat una fuck. Now I see this lady, they call her, hello baby, how you doing? You are the you're the love of my life. You are the Buhari in Asoro. You are the Oshiba Yoyimaridi. This girl they do. Finally, God want to expose the girl. We just jump for one hospital like that. I can't go. What did this girl call? Say, the girl need blood, this and that. I think you need to one now. He said, they will check if when our blood go match. Now so we check the blood. If we come to say, this girl is me, I treat a fuck up. As I see and the next thing I say, you're not serious. You when supposed to kneel down for me, say, the joy and the family. You dey turn yourself to you. I will slap you, idiot. So guys, that's what we're talking about today. If you're an AS, I have a girlfriend, you've dated for like 5 years, and you need to find out that this girl you've been dating is AS2. Are you going to get out of that relationship, or are you going to move on to the next phase of that relationship? I have so many guys online. I have Omomusheen online. I have my fellas online. I have my friends online. Thank you guys for coming up online with your data. I so much appreciate this. Thank you guys. It's Unwind with Omomusheen. For your sponsorship and other details on this program, while we await any of our requests to come in for sponsorship and other details on this program, you can actually contact us via our DM Omomusheen on Instagram, on Twitter Omomusheen, on Facebook Omomusheen, and you can actually chat us via our WhatsApp if you want to advertise, shout out, or sponsor this program. You can chat us on our WhatsApp number 080-2698-3461. 080-2698-3461. While I wait my callers to call in, guy, DJ Bombastic, please, let's roll it. Yay!
Holy Ghost. You know me, who can? You know Star Gang. You know Star Gang. You know Star Gang. You know me, gang. You know Star Gang. You know Star Gang. You know Star Gang. You know me, gang. When you go to Star Gang.
say you don't dey look for money. You don't dey look for money. You don't see money. Poor person when no get money, we just see 100,000 naira. The dance dey different too. DJ, let me have the music. You see the dance of somebody when we say you just see 100,000. Poor person, you just see 100,000. See the dance.
This guy is a mustache.
But person when we say they middle class, when they middle class, person when they middle class, if you come here say this person just go enter club, the dance they different. Middle class people, where would they? The dance they different. But you see something like this, DJ, let me have it. Hey, you just see I'm doing like this. You enter club. You got it. When they want dance, if you see big men for club, now like this they go dance. DJ, let me have it. They go get you. DJ, your head up there. You go see them, they go get you like this. They go do flow. They go do flow. They go do rock summer. See the story. Not the music. You see them, they're walking, they're like this. They don't go rush. They will sit and small. They will look at you. You see, say, dance, they're different. We they get different dance all the way from Dubai. We have Big Rice. Thank you for coming up online. Thank you guys. We have Luksha. That's our partner. Thank you guys for coming up. So different dance. So you don't see person wey poor dance. You don't see person wey say get middle class dance. You don't see person wey don't get money dance. Now all them dance bote they Mortadella. If you want to see them, they dance. Those ones they know they dance at all. They know that if they enter club, they know go dance at all. They go here. DJ, let me have some music. They know they dance at all. If they enter club like this, very slow, very slow, very slow, very slow, very slow, DJ, very slow. If they enter club, if they want to enter club, you go just go. Call that boat for me. You may go home. Sit down like this. When you go sit down, then you relax. Do you understand? Then you relax. You can then relax. Then you say, where? I will not bring you dancing. You do the dancing for the baby. Down, you come down, they rock the body, they rock the body, they rock the body. They will dance there. They don't go shit for the show. That's like it. I will love you. I'm like the way you go. You're smart. I love you, baby. DJ Phillips, God of Nazareth. Caesar is online all the way from Senegal. Thank you guys for coming up online. Caesar is online. What we are discussing on the matter today, what we are discussing is you've been dating a lady for over 5 years. Now you just find out that this lady is actually an AS according to his blood group, according to our blood group, rather, pardon me. Now, are you going to continue with that relationship, or you are going to leave the relationship when you guys are actually both AS? Are you going to leave that relationship, or you're going to continue? So many guys are coming up online. My brother, Walezi. Thank you guys for coming up online. So, are you going to go into that relationship or you are going to get out of that DJ? Let's have some music before we get our callers online. Thank you guys for coming up online. Let's see if we have. If you have anything, please come up today. Let's hear you. Let's hear you, please. Let's hear you. As you can see, I'm sleeping my drink already. I'm not sleeping on it. So if you're just joining us, kindly sit down, relax, take a glass of drink, and let's unwind together. Hey, that's here, man. Socom Group of Company, that's the chairman of Socom Group of Company, that's my dad. He's actually sending his message. He's saying, hello. If you want to join this humble, if you want to join this humble show, you can actually send a request. Send the request in, we're going to pick it up from there. Send a request to join the video, then we have to hear your own side of the story. What are you going to do? Are you going to leave the whole, are you going to leave the whole relationship, or you're going to move forward with the relationship? Let's hear. If you know you don't want to come up online, you can actually send a text, or probably you comment. Then we're going to read your comments all through. Let's make this engaging. Are you going to? B Bright is coming up online. We have B Bright all the way from Dubai. He's coming up online. I hope his network is actually good today. I hope his network is good today. B Bright is coming up online. So what did Socom Group Company said? He said, before we have B Bright online, I need to tell you guys, on behalf of the Thank You by Ye Group, they actually awarded me. They gave me a recognition. The Thank You by Ye Group gave me a recognition. Omomusheen, a world recognition. Omomusheen to the world, and Omomusheen to the world. They gave me a world recognition amongst the youth, the creative youth right now. Thank you for the honor. Thank you for the respect. It actually got to my heart. Thank you very much. I'm very humbled for receiving that kind of recognition from you guys. Thank you very much. Somebody going to tell me, say, what are they do? Now rubbish. If I get no bed, if I really can't now I'm talking to the company. He said, oh yes. One of our partners, so come said we should pay tribute. We should pay tribute to the young pilots, our first Nigerian aircraft fighter that lost her life, and I think she's just at the age of 23, I guess. They are so rest in perfect peace. That's what I thought. Nigerians, we know they welcome online, you guys.
Good evening, bro.
How you doing?
I'm fine, boss. I'm fine. And you?
They okay today?
It's the Nigerian network, actually.
How is Dubai doing?
I would thank God Dubai is going well.
Because I know
Alhamdulillah.
They don't change the name from Dubai to Oshkopi State.
No, not be so. Now because some of us they use Hush Puppy Wi-Fi. So I don't carry them now. We don't change our Wi-Fi to Badiosha.
You don't carry your okay, we don't change that. No worry, very soon. They will still catch that here on our network again. Now a quick one before we go. A quick one before we go.
Yeah.
What do you think about our question that we have online? We've met a guy, AS,
Yeah.
you guys are AS for like 5 years. What's going to be your own view? Are you going to be in the relationship or are you going to stay in the relationship? Let's hear your view.
Actually, on that issue, I think it's not about the love again, because if you are thinking about the love, you also need to think about the future as well. You are both ASAS. There's no point in going on with the relationship anymore. Just come to an agreement. I think it's better for the both parties to come to an agreement that okay, let's just finish this relationship off and start from with another person all over again, because there is, I think the doctor said there is tendency of giving birth to SS children like 90%. So why make a decision when you know you suffer for it in the future, and you also make innocent souls to also suffer for it? So I think they should just come to an agreement. This is what it is. This relationship shouldn't go much more further. Let's just put it both aside, because ASAS, it won't work. And if you are thinking of the love in the future, it will surely bring pain.
Hold on, before you go. Do you know that there are some factors where you're going to hear that, okay, religiously we can do it now, religiously we can go now. What do you say to that?
But I think religiously is not the issue. We are not supposed to add religion to this, because even religion is not. This is about health. It's about health of the child, because 90% when ASAS is bringing a child into the world, 90% assurance is that you are bringing in SS. There's only slight chance of you having AS. So that SS, you are spending money. You will be spending money in the future to keep the child alive, while also giving the child lots of pain. So I think we should just, the world needs to forget about religious when it comes to ASAS. No, ASAS will not work. The religion will not work in no religion. What would they do? What will religion do? Would they pray to God that okay, let's keep the children alive, let's keep the child alive, when they know exactly that they are at fault for keeping them? So I think religion doesn't even have anything to do with the ASAS. It's the blood group. So once you've already found out that I'm AS, you are AS, babe, let's put an end to this. Because me as someone, though I'm not AS, but I normally ask my girlfriends.
Hold on. You know, there are some times whereby in the space of 5 years that you guys have been together, you've actually done so many things together. You've actually sacrificed so many things for this relationship.
So many things
You
for the
understand?
relationship.
So what
Yeah.
are you saying? Are you telling me that they should forget about what they've sacrificed for each other? That should not come into play.
Omomusheen, one thing is that it will be, I don't want to say it will be stupid enough, but at the same time it will also be stupid enough for a guy dating a lady for a year and you don't know her blood group.
Yeah, you get, at least, before you guys are actually doing every other thing, before you guys have the, you know, you have to do the number.
Yes, now before the sex of the thing starts to come in, you're having sex. Okay, it's normal. You can be having sex even before you know the blood group. But the moment the relationship is going towards 6 months, you should know the blood group of your partner. You should know if it's going to work, if it's not going to work. You should already be, if this is the person you love, this is the person you want to put at home as your wife, as your husband, you should know, I think you should know, babe, what is your blood group? You should know if you are compatible or not. Don't just check the spiritual side. Pé ṣọmọ yìí ṣó máa dá fún mi, ṣé kò ní dá fún mi, is she good for me, is this guy good for me? No. You also need to check the blood group as well. Also need to check a lot of things about your health.
The thing wey dey peculiar to we Nigerians for here, you see, we don't go check blood group o. Ṣé ọmọdé ṣe tó bá wọlé mi? Ṣé ó say my life go dey better? Ṣé if this girl
Ajé.
ó say I go dey see money? Say if I knack this girl, ó say I go dey make money? Na that thing.
I go dey make
This girl enter my house,
na
this girl enter my house, and she enter my house.
that money
My
thing
thing
dey
no dey
kill
pay
guys.
okay.
That money aspect kills a lot of lives, a lot of relationship.
You know,
Because you are thinking,
you guys,
yeah,
in Nigeria,
yeah, bro.
Jesus name, na him we like pass.
Now,
In Jesus name, na him we like pass.
sure, because it's the easiest way now.
Thank you,
We
guys.
always believe. Most people are always believing in prayers, but prayer cannot work when you don't follow the necessary things you need to go through. Prayer will not work. You can't be having headache and you are swimming. You can't be having headache and you are swimming. It won't work. Just won't work.
Thank you, Big Bryce. Thank you for coming up online. We say thank you.
Yeah, bro. Thank you for having me.
Big Bryce. Alaye, if you want to do anything with your girlfriend, do the needful. Thank you.
Do the needful.
Thank you, guys. Love you, bro. Say
Bye.
hello to the Prince of Dubai. Cha. Caesar said,
Peace.
don't try it. Caesar said, don't even try it, because if you try it almost and again, and you find for yourself with that. I can see MTN, the icon. I can see him online. Thank you for coming up online. MTN, the icon. That's one of our very old Islamic artists that we have. Official lariano. My boss is online now. My boss, let me have the music. My boss is online. I'm connected. Let me have the music. Let's have lariano. We are losing official Lariano. We are losing him. I guess it's going to come back online. They're going to have a nice time together. I guess it's a network. We're going to have official Lariano back. Baba, please send your request back. Let's have it back online. I tell people, you see this matter we discuss. Normally we're out of the segment of the matter, which is partnered by our neighbor partners, Luke Shah. Now I'm going to have my boss online, lariano. I'm going to have my boss online. My boss. Hey. you, baby. Oh, I guess network is actually bad. Network is actually bad. Baba, can you hear me? Hello, boss. I think his network is bad. Okay, let me have some music. A little bit. Let me have some music. His network is actually bad. Baba. Wow, that network is bad on his side. Wow, wow, wow. The real network. Wow. What are you to say about Nava? You can actually connect us. Let's go and bring official lariano himself. Let's go and bring him. I don't know why this is not connected. Wow, it's not connected. Let's see if we can get it this time. Let's see if we can get it this time. This is not connected. Official Baba. On the let me have a song again. Let me have it again. Let me have a song again. Yeah. Boss man. DJ. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from all the way, I'm presenting you one of the baddest musician of all time right now, the president of the Bemeja Kuna, the major hit that is going well, that's making way right now. Roboto Kuna, the president, Lariano.
Yo. Good evening, everyone. It's your boy Lariano, aka the Baden Corona, aka the Roboto Corona. Yeah. I did live here, man. I did live.
Hey. Thank you,
What's
boss.
good,
Thank you
bro?
for coming up alive. Thank you. Wow, Baba, COVID don't reach your side. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Wow. Hello? Baba, can you hear me? My network is bad. Go, car. Nigeria network. They suffer me. Oh, hey, Jesus. This network is smart, man. It's smart. Hello, Baba, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I guess the network is actually bad, but you're just going to make do with what we have. Wow, this network is whack. This network is bad. It's bad. But Baba, can you hear me? I'm just you hear me. Wow. This network is something else today. That is network is bad. It's going to be quite unfortunate. We've lost Lariano. I guess he's going to be coming back. That network is extremely bad. It's extremely. Now, what are they talking about? The Nigerian network. Now, suicide. If they want to kill you, may they not give you network. You go no say, just go kill yourself. Yeah? If they want to kill person, may they not give a network. No TV network, no phone network, no PHCN network. You don't get any network. Even your work yourself don't get network. Now that's how you go to say your own head self, you go get network. Good. I hope they're going to have Mariano back. I hope we are going to have Mariano back. But fairness, on this show, we are sincerely we're looking for sponsors, we are looking for partners, we are looking for adverts on this show. Please, for sponsorship and advert details on Unwind with Omomusheen, because we're going to be taking Unwind with Omomusheen to another level at some point on this program. We're going to be taking it to another level, and I'm very sure, very soon, it's going to be a TV program. It's going to be a TV program whereby we'll show you it on TV. I guess we are having lariano pack. So for sponsorship and other details, you can actually come into our DM, slide into our DM. We're going to give you at a very cheap rate. We're going to add it at a very cheap rate. And if you want us to make shout out to so many of the friends that you would want us to do a shout out for, we're going to do shout out for them at affordable rates on this show. And I promise you they're going to love it because it's coming from Omomusheen himself. Baba, welcome back. Come on, network here. This network is. Hello, Baba.
Yeah.
I guess this network
Yeah.
is
Alpha, Baba.
No bags. You know, it's a big man network, no, they go like that. Hello, boss. No. Wow. This network is bad. It's bad. This is not temptation. They won't put me in confusion. This evacuation. God! Nigeria network on fire. God damn it. God damn it. DJ, let down some music. Let's give our yeah. How you go get Omo, you go get child, you go them say that child na take money. That way, don't that they fire on that money, you get child. You don't come name that child good name, you name that child take money. Take money, they name child take money. Now why person when name child Omorapala, you want to say the child they crawl, the child don't walk. Why child go walk? When you give up, look at Morapala, you go there, I'm not. The child no go walk. You go just get it. Morapala, I beg. When we won't give our children, they know we know they won't give our children. Because you bad those times. Now, how you take behind they will take give you name. If your eyes too big, if you get eyeball, I go to hear Oju Elegba. Oju no. You understand? And those things you will hear. Your eyes too big. I beg you won't give our children, they will know the name they're going to give to our children. Thank you guys for coming up online. Zigman, I can see you, bro. Thank you for coming up online. Omo, Baba is coming up, but this network is giving us issues. This network is actually giving us issues right now. It's giving us issues right now. I guess if Baba is going to meet us right now. Whoa. Hello, boss. Hello, boss. Wow. No, it's black. Hello. Hello. My guy, this network won't fire out today.
I did hear
Yeah,
you.
we good, bro. How is today? Thank God it's
Network
Friday.
is terrible.
Very. Thank God it's Friday. How are you doing today?
Yeah. TGIF. Now house we dey do am now. Very well, we thank God.
Because of coronavirus.
Now so wetin man go do?
Yeah. Now,
Sit down for
because of the
hours,
network, so
please.
I will do this very quickly. Who is Lariano?
Okay.
Who is Lariano?
Okay. Lariano is one of the rising star. I've had a lot of songs online. He's had a lot of songs. He's a banker. Um, he's also an MSc holder, BSc holder. He's a chartered accountant.
Wow.
Surname is Adeleke. He's a mixing engineer.
Wow.
Also an artist. So I write songs as well.
Wow.
So
Wow.
basically,
So,
that's all about Ariano.
so that brings me to this question. How are you able to combine your music with these all things that you've been telling us? How are you able to combine them together? Striking
Well,
balance.
to be honest with you, it hasn't been very easy, but there's something that I so much believe in, which is consistency and hard work. No matter the type of grace that I mean, grace is always available, yes, but you also need to be consistent. So, if I'm to give my candid opinion, I would say it's not easy. Some of my friends even think sometimes they wonder, they think I'm robot, but I don't know. I just think that it's the passion, and money must be made. I know if you do fraud now, so I still have to work to get money. Then when you get back, you sit down and focus on your passion. The next day, you're on the gig again. You're going. Get your clothes ready. Get your shower. I mean, you're off to work. When you return, you come back to the life of your passion. So I think basically that's
So
it. So it's been difficult, but we thank God.
wow, wow. So I'm very sure. For how many years have you started music?
Professionally, I've been doing music for over a decade. Yes,
Wow.
over a decade. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
yes, 10 years.
Wow.
Yes, but like they say,
So
music be like Yahoo. The day it's your turn. I mean, it's your turn. So, and
yeah.
when it's not your turn, it's not your turn. So you just have to keep moving. So,
Wow.
well, for me, I think it was because of my academics and combining academics and every other thing together. Because my parents never wanted me to do music, especially my dad. My mom would say, "Okay, yes, we want you to do this music, but it should be a Christian. It should be a Christian type of song." But my dad was never in for it, so it was a bit difficult for me. So I also tried as much as possible to balance everything up. I would study hard to get the grade that my parents actually wanted me to get. After that, it was me proceeding to writing professional examinations and then my masters and everything. So the combination has not really. I would say it has not helped because it has taught me a lot of things. But I can say if I were focused on my music, basically, I probably would have been on top at the moment. But then again, we give glory to God because, I mean, who are we to blame God? You also have to
You
do
know,
what you
say,
need to do.
I always get issue with this
If
our
I call
parents here.
Omomusheen today now, say Omomusheen, find me money now. I sure say you could just look, say, bros, me self never chop.
If I hear, I, you know, say, that's going to bring me
So,
to
man,
the
guys
next
also
question.
now. Man, guys also.
If I hear, we got also, we got do the also, we got do the also. It's normal thing. It's going to bring me to a question. Why is it
Nah,
that
so, nah, so.
our parents here, they don't want us to do
Okay.
that's been the story. If you check it, everybody who has risen to stardom these days, if you ask them, their parents actually doesn't want them to do music or probably do comedy right from the onset. Why is it
Yeah.
like why is it like that?
Yeah, I think basically it has to do with growth and development, civilization basically. And then sometimes it is the notion that they have behind people who sing and people who do comedy. I mean, in general, people who are in the entertainment industry. And unfortunately, I'm putting myself too, we have not been able to convince our parents better, because most of the things that parents are actually scared of, I would name it maybe drugs, um, marital. I mean, what do they call this? There's one name for it. Um, Fornication, you know. So I think basically is the kind of lifestyle that most people that are into entertainment live, are the kind of lifestyles that parents don't actually embrace. So when you tell them you want to do music, for me, I actually think it's based on those things. Aside the fact that okay, music brings money, then I mean, you would only think that the only way to make money is for you
Yeah,
to be
right.
in I mean, for you to have a white collar job. So then again, it took a while, but parents are beginning to understand now that we do not only have to, I mean, you do not have to do, it is not only white collar jobs that bring in the funds, you don't necessarily have to make it through white collar jobs. But then again, there are other things, like I said, for we in the entertainment industry. There is always the notion of um, a guy or a lady who is into entertainment would have more than a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or will be fornicating, or as a married man will be committing adultery. You know, there's also an angle of such a person would most likely be venture into drugs, because you see your friend A, you see your friend B, all of them are doing drugs. Probably smoking hemp, doing a lot of things, and the truth is no parent would actually want their child to be involved in this kind of things. So at the end of the day, you get to discover that these are some of the reasons why they actually don't even want to see their child
Okay.
delving into things like that.
A quick one. Before we go, your latest single now, Roboto, is making a lot of weight. I saw it on audio by that. It's one of the top three banking most listening to music on audio market right now. Man, I able to achieve that because for you to be at number three, just needed I think you only have one boy
Of
in front of
course.
you. How are you able to achieve that? That song is charm.
About there are about three artists. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this was what happened. I dropped the song. I mean, I just watched it. I kept watching, and before I knew it, you know, the Free Me Digital playlist. They just got to Free Me Digital playlist. I got the notification on my email, and then I was stunned that, oh, okay, so let's see how it goes. So it means I don't know. Probably someone must have pitched it up. But then again, let's be thankful for everything. So that was how we got there.
Okay, so what was your reaction when you saw the whole thing? Like, yo, Roboto is making way. What was your reaction?
Yeah, I think
You be
we're
like,
still on about
wow.
maybe three additional or four additional playlists. Very happy. I was very
That's
happy.
that's a
Yes.
good.
In fact, I was at work when I got the email. So I looked at it
Wow.
again. I'm like, okay, it actually means that you're doing something right, and you just need to keep
Yeah,
up and
right.
focus on that direction. Yeah, a great one.
So a quick one, because we have little time to spend now. Lariano has come to stay. What should we be expecting from Lariano? Okay, Roboto has dropped. He's making weight right now. He's all over the place. We are listening to it. What should we be expecting from Lariano in the next 5 years? What's your prospect for the next 5 years? Hello? Wow, network is bad. Hello? Wow, the network is bad. The network is, and wow, we lost Lariano on that. We lost Lariano on that. Yeah, guys, you heard it all. That's what Michelle Lariano, I guess they actually rounded up the show right down on Unwind with Omomusheen episode 6, and that's actually been fun. We've discussed about the matter segment, and we've had a lot of comments. We've had a lot of calls to that event. And we have our guest, official lariano on ground, and he has actually been making sense, even though we had issues with our network. We are actually beginning. So very soon, guys, we're going to be logging up. Now, for sponsorship and advertising, you can actually join us. You can actually make a chat with us on WhatsApp via DM. Let's know how to actually assist you. You can bring your advert on this week, and going to blow your brand. It's Unwind with Omomusheen. It's going to be a fun-filled time. We had a fun-filled time together. Thank you. Yay! So guys, so guys, wait down. As I come your way next week with another mind-blowing episode of Unwind with Omomusheen, one of our baddest comedians going to be coming up next week, and it's going to be fun because we're going to be, we're going to be putting together. You know what I'm saying? Guess the artist, and you're going to win something. Till we come your way next week with another mind-blowing episode.